Hello friends, how are you? Hope all are well, wherever you are. Welcome back to my channel, Ninja Programming. The last video we covered the view the shopping list items So before we move forward, we need a couple of things to do. We created the file but before when we start the program, we will check whether files exist or not in our program So to do that, we know how to open the files and writing the files and things how to close the file so what we'll do, the when we went through the about the try except the file openings and things if there's any, if the file is not available, it will throw them error messages and things on the screen but to get a proper so we use try catch or try except so this is how we can use um so we will check we open the file. That our file name is a shopping list dot txt. um and we're going to open it as a read mode by default it is a read mode always um should be inside. mm, we'll open as a shopping list file. We'll open as a shopping list file so I will do, we'll go through with what were the items in there so we'll use the for loop for item in shopping list file. We'll add to the list that onto that list so we're going to take from here to there. So we're going to add to the list shopping list dot append and that item so this is how we, when you open the file then we will add all the items into the, from whatever the inside the shopping list, it will add to the, we'll write to the file in here shopping list file. And then even though we did open with the open when you open file with the with open you don't have to close file, it will close automatically but for safe side we just going to close our file so um the shopping list file dot close, right? um and then we use the accept, to accept. We'll use the file not found class file not found or class, which will be as file error. We'll print um such file exit, and then we're going to print that file error. So this is how we can check or we can also use the pass either way. You can either print or pass. If you put the pass even if the file is not exist it will not throw any error so um so now what we'll do next, we create the list, we check the file open, and we we did the main menu, and then we need to create one more functions, which is like a delete, like delete functions, like if you want to delete from anything from your shopping list, like so we did the add items, we did the view shopping list, we did the save to the file. So what we'll do the delete delete anything from the shopping list, like so how can we do it, like so what we'll do, we need to create the functions def delete shopping items, shopping item parenthesis. And the next what we'll do, remember we need to put these two things in here, so we put the delete item screen. Now next would be um so how many items you want to delete, like so we'll create the one variable, like and we'll count, we put the initially zero, like and for item in the list, like shopping list, um shopping list, and I'll print at first the number of items, like what of the how many items in there, like so we'll use a count variable here, and from there we just um we'll, what about the items you want to delete, like we'll check, like items, and then we're going to heading to the count variable, like the number of items plus one. Always spelling mistake, like very silly. um so we're agreeing with the user a choice, like which one you want to delete, like so item number you want, you want to delete, so we give the user a choice, like um and we can ask the user, like user choice is equal to, let's say we'll take the input is enter a number, the count number was, it will print out like all the items with the number, like so we select the number, like um then if length of the user choice, user choice greater than 0, and we'll the items, we somehow we put the wrong item number, like we will try to catch the error, like so we'll use that try catch block again, try accept block again, like here um we'll delete the shopping list from the list, um item number or inside the list, the all the number will be integer value, like and then we'll choose the user choice here, and then we'll give the user a message, like the item has been deleted, like in the deleted, the item has been deleted. Look at this, like my spelling. mm. Once this has been deleted, like we will write to the file again, like so we'll call the um that save to file function again. So we save to file functions again. And what's next we will do, we'll try to accept if there's anything like mm, we'll give the user if user put the wrong number, like check your number. Okay, check your number, and I will do, and then we'll go back to the delete shopping items again, like shopping items. And if user want to go back to the main menu, like so we'll go to the else functions, like else, go back to the main menu. Perfect. So pretty much like we have done our program, like so if I run this, like let's see, one more thing we can do, like when you run again and again, like if you want to clear the screen, like we can also clear the screen. You see, like there's no such file exists, like it's showing, like because um it will create. Now if you want to add items, like it's saying please enter the name of the items, like or please enter, go back to the main menu. So we want to, let's say, want to add fish. So see the add item screen, like the item name fish item has been added, like so again the same screen is coming back, like if you want to go back to the main menu, so you go with the main menu, so enter, go to the main menu. And if you want to view, like it's saying the view item is the fish has been the view screen, like if you can see the fish, like if you want to go back to the main menu, press enter, go to the back menu. And let's say you want to add one more items, like so add items, like eggs. Eggs item has been added, like so let's see the view. We want to go back to the main menu, so you want to go view screen. You see there's a fish and eggs, like so you want to go back main menu, enter. So you want to delete, like let's say you want to say press delete. So it's saying, like oh sorry, so you have to I need to call the delete function here, like so you have to call that functions in here. And that means I should have put this earlier. And here you see I should have put it earlier, sorry, my apology. So you'll call the delete delete shopping item. So now I'll save these, and already, so I will run the again. Now I will, let's see if there's anything, nothing is in there, like so you will add items. Let's say you want to fish, you want to add egg, so you want to go back to the main menu and view, so fish and egg. You want to go main menu and delete. So you see the item starting from the list 0, like so 0 1. So which item you want to delete, enter 0, let's say. So item fish has been deleted, like so only one item left, like so if you go back to the main screen, press enter, let's say view, only egg left, like so this is how pretty much, like we have covered, like whatever we learned from the basic series, like we try to implement, like a small program, like and you can improve, like um more on it, like there's one more thing we can add in here. I'm just going to exit the program, like with the E. So we exit the program. So here you can also, like next time if you want to run the program, it will clear all the screen, like so to do this, like we'll import, like another library, import operating system, like so. And what we'll do, um, we'll we'll clear the screen, like so to do this, like I will we'll do in here os dot mm, sys system. In Windows, like you use the CLS, like CLS, which will clear the screen, like so same thing we can use, like in the other functions as well, like um to the add screen as well. So the add items we can use in here as well. We can the view as well. Um we can do the delete item screen as well. So we should clear the screens and looks more kind of clean, like so if I save this and run the program, and you see it will clear, like so other items, item names, egg, item has been in fish, item name. So I want to go back to main menu, so let's say view, the view screen. I want to delete one item, fish. So item has been deleted, and going back to the main screen. So I'm going to exit the program. So I hope, like you enjoy the program, like and please do subscribe my channels, and I invited you to join like advances, like so I'm going to put um starting to putting video on advances, like and after that, like it'll create the more robust program as well, like so see you next series, like advanced series. And if you have any question, please do let me know, like and if I'm doing anything wrong, please do let me know on a comment, and it will encourage me to create more content. Thank you so much. Thanks. Bye bye.